And here we go.
All right.
We're back.
We have returned. It's been a minute. What were we doing?
Well, we're on the boat.
Yeah, I think we just hit Act 2.
Yeah.
All right, and have we done okay, good. We did inventory sort and all that. That's all done. So, yep, we've just hit. So you have the bright idea to go talk to the group of assassins that are trying to take us out.
Apparently. And we gotta find the Meister that they keep talking about.
And for me...
Find Sahel's people.
So I need to find someone named Bramos the Wanderer, who's somewhere in the mists beneath the hamlet of Driftwood, whatever that means. Yeah, I'll be honest,
You're working on the Devourer armor too.
Yeah, I remember like most of the common quests in this act. Like we've done this act not as much as Act 1, but we've done this act a few times. So I remember a lot of the common quests. I don't really remember the origin character quests. We have not done those much at all.
Spores quest.
So the one thing that I do remember, though, is that if you don't want to do a crap ton of backtracking in this act, you really need to go see Magister Siva first.
Yep, we need to get that spirit vision.
Yep, because otherwise there's just going to be a lot of quests that we either can only partly do or we can't even do at all, and then you just end up having to backtrack as soon as you get Spirit Sight, and it's a pain. So we're going to actually, for once, do the main quest thing first that the game wants us to do.
Yep.
At least far enough to get the Spirit Sight. Then we're just going to wander off and go nuts. And I vaguely remember where Driftwood is. I think it's like right here. Yeah, Meister's house. So we can explore this beach a little bit, but we probably shouldn't wander too far. And usually, at least, there's a bit of a difficulty jump between Act 1 and Act 2, so these are all poisoned. And poisoned fish are understandably not worth anything. So don't bother with that.
Huh?
I mean, pick up this random scroll you found in there.
I found a not poisoned fish and an impalement scroll.
Oh, nice. You take that. I think the void tainted fish you can actually do something with, but I'm not 100% sure, but I'll grab a few of them.
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air.
Do you want me to drag you back to the water?
It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to speak. Its own blood froths at its mouth.
No! Die here! Monsters in the water! Monsters in the deep!
I mean, you're a shark. The sea should have little to fear from you.
Monsters bigger! More and more growing!
So did you meet Cthulhu?
Apparently. Would you like me to put you out of your misery?
It looks at you with its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will. Then it turns away and gets back to drowning in the bloody sunshine.
Well then.
Meet your maker.
Keep finding scrolls.
Found some teeth, shark meat, bone, and a leg. We'll figure out more from the leg later. Don't really feel like getting out the mask of the shapeshifter right this second.
What happened here?
Oh, I'd better catch up with you.
So dead people. I think I'm going to avoid whatever caused that
Well, I think we're heading right for it currently.
And I was going to try to join you, but this half of the fight started.
I think it's all one fight. You're just next to the other part of it. Well, these ones at least shouldn't be too bad. They don't look like they're much stronger than the ones we're used to dealing with. It tried to get close to you and you charmed it.
Huh.
In fact, I don't think any of them could get close to you because you have armor. Or they don't have armor, sorry. I mean, hit the charmed one. It's not gonna... We're not keeping a pet foiling.
Yeah. Got it, so it hits all three. And they're all dead now.
Yeah, there's just the one that I was fighting up there, although it honestly might burn to death. You can attack it if you want, though. You'll need to move closer.
Oh, okay.
You probably have some mobility skills somewhere.
One moment, please.
I mean, I think you have flight, or... Yeah, that works, too.
Yeah, I've got a couple.
And once again, fire solves all problems.
Fight is over. Essence and gold. And there's nothing in the other ones.
I found a pearl.
That's always nice.
And another shell, which you'd think would not be as exciting as the pearl, but actually, because I can make things with shells that are probably more valuable. And I know, I still haven't used them yet. I have a massive stack of shells and sticks just on the Lady Vengeance, because I'm able to actually keep most of my crafting materials there now. I still have that massive stack of them. I'm going to wait until we are, like, out of money to buy skills or something, and then craft a bunch of staves out of sticks and shells, because the level of the staff is determined by what level you are when you craft them.
I remember one just like this picking me up. Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy. But what happened here?
A void tainted hand. Well, that'll be interesting. Oh, there's a key there. You can just...
Lucky find.
Not real. Not happy.
I'd better talk to her, not you.
White as driftwood salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back. Get back. I'll kill you, just like the rest of them.
You're in shock.
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
No. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
Certainly looks like everybody is gone, one way or another.
Her eyes widen and lose focus, as though she's seeing something played out before them. Her voice is shaky when she speaks.
Those? Yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the Magisters. The dwarves. Dead. And the sorcerers. gone.
I don't see any sorcerer bodies. What happened to them?
Her eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles. It's not cold, yet her shivering is relentless.
I don't know. I don't know. Old Duna's beard. Lohar. My boss Lohar will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember.
What were you doing here for Lohar?
Helping sorcerers. We thought we could help them against the Magisters, but...
Okay, I think I'd better stop pushing. You're safe now.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long grass. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away from you.
Okay, well, hopefully she manages to go somewhere safer than this.
A scruffy kid bounds up and stands before you, hands on hips.
What?
He stares at your face, doubt screwing up his features.
All right, found him.
You Ben Mez?
Sure.
Right up, got a message for you.
Okay, I'm getting messages today.
Chap called Baron Laveri wants to see you. Black Bull Tavern, first floor.
Okay, so somebody in the tavern wants to see me.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off, whistling an off-key tune.
That was interesting.
Those are all poisoned.
Oh, and then another thing that we actually do, I think, need to try to do before we do too much else. Oh, I thought we'd be able to climb up here. Evidently not. Climb around this way. Because I see someone over here.
Come on!
That doesn't sound promising.
The little boy lobs a stone across the river. It makes a long arc before plunging into the water below.
Oh, Ma! Are you alright? Ma!
Gonna try to look across the river and see if I can find his mum.
Screech like metal dragging on stone grinds from across the river.
Yeah, we heard it.
You have to help her. Please. You can't see her. She's in the house. And those things are all around. Void things.
I might be able to help, but I need to know what happened here
There
first.
was a fight. Some dwarves attacked some magisters and there were sorcerers too. And then the bugs came. Those void things. They killed everyone. And my mom got 'em to chase her. And she went across the bridge. And then she raised the bridge and she told me to run. And now she's stuck over there with them.
Okay, your mom did that to protect you. Go seek shelter like she told you.
Not without Ma. Family doesn't just leave each other.
Don't worry, I'll help her.
You will.
Yes.
Maybe you can cross the river then. Ma lifted the bridge, but there's got to be another way, right?
Yeah, and that way it's just going to involve me leaping across the river, because yay mobility skills. Yeah, no, I'll manage.
Yeah. You'll make one, and I'll...
His gaze shoots to the ground. He grabs a small flat pebble and chucks it across the river. Again, it lands in the water below, well before reaching the other side of the cliffs.
I'll keep distracting him.
Okay, how about this? I don't really want you to run off because I have no idea if the way to the town is safe. So just wait here, but quietly.
All right. But if I can help, I will.
He performs a divine order salute.
You're a kid. I'm just going to let that go.
I'll go help Ma.
So be very careful with your rift walk. I don't know if it does damage, like, when you, from the place you leap from. It would be very, very bad if it did. I think you have wings as well. Maybe just use that. That one I know doesn't do damage. Let's in here, find his mom.
And who are you? Oh, never mind, no time. Hurry on in and gear up. There's a void broken right out the front door.
Yeah, I met your son on the other side of the bridge. He asked me to help.
Warren? He's still out there? Damn it, I told him to go back into town.
Well, he's stubborn.
We gotta do this fast. Let's get those bugs out of here. You in?
Yep, let's do it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because I don't think I could convince her to stay out of it anyway, let's be honest.
For every kind of bomb, grenade, missile and shell you can imagine. Make what you want and then let's go. I've got a boy to get back to.
Well, I mean, I wasn't going to take all of your stuff, but if you insist... Alright. Let's actually... Okay, grab that portrait. We need that for the defense. It's critical. Okay, let's actually...
I found another... How many closets do you have? I keep finding them.
Anyway, let's actually do the thing that we said we'd come here to do and help.
Yeah. Oh, it's some boy walking there.
And they spit acid.
That is unpleasant, and they're just ugly looking.
Okay, so I think these things, they're spitting poison. They're probably resistant to poison, so maybe don't use that. We'll see how well other stuff works.
I'm ready.
Well, they have no magic armor.
Which will make this work all the better.
Ready, set, squash.
Okay.
And the other one was dumb enough to run closer to me, which just got it petrified.
Yeah, that one's not going to work very well.
Not unless you move.
Yeah, I think I need to move.
You can also summon your totems from where you're at. A little bit of fire there, and...
Fire totems. Yes. How about some encouragement?
It might get me, but even if it doesn't, it would get you, your totems, and her, so...
Yeah.
Clear-minded, of course.
I'm sure I'm not doing any of this in the optimal order.
Yeah, we're
Sorry
winning.
about it.
That's the important bit.
Yeah, it messed that guy up. Good enough.
Yeah, make sure you don't hit your totems. Honestly, the fire would probably be better than hitting the totems.
Yeah. actually try it.
Or you could use the wings, which I think would let you ignore surfaces, but screw it. It's fine. Or is it only ignoring surfaces when you move, when you have the wings? I think it's a little bit different than floating. Scorching Ignition doesn't do friendly fire.
Let's keep the petrification going.
I think that's good for now.
We've got it. Please don't get yourself lit on fire or something by accident.
She's staying back there well enough for now.
Yep. Ranged weapons. Oh. No more magic armor for anybody at all.
Glory is mine.
Fire and earth damage are so useful.
I mean, we're going to run into stuff that resists them, and we're going to have a not-so-fun time when we do, but that's why we have at least a handful of air and water abilities, and the totems, of course, are pretty flexible. It just depends on what you're summoning them on.
That guy thinks he can run away.
Well, you also have wings. Off you go. I really wish that you could change the appearance of the wings, because I would love to have a set of dragon wings for the Red Prince, but...
Yeah, there were some mods that sort of did that. But
there's like Amazing Wings, I believe, is the one we used. And
I'm not sure if they're up to date, though.
Yeah, I'd have to check if it's up to date. It's just been a while since we played with that one. But yeah, it was pretty impressive. It's just I was really trying to prune back the mod list for this run. I just wish it was like a default thing that the different races would grow different wings or something like that.
Yeah, I'm done. You're on fire.
Honestly, you could even argue that for that for most races, a more bat-like or dragon-like wing would make more sense than a bird one. Oh, time for me to get my wings back too. And nope, not her steel. That one.
I'll yield to none.
I wonder if any of the NPCs actually react to you using source abilities in combat. I've never tested it because I almost never use source abilities, but she kind of seems like she's a pretty big Divine Order fan. I imagine most humans especially are. You should be able to fly again.
What doesn't have cooldown going on?
You could use your petrifying visage. That would
Visage?
Just petrify it.
So he's petrified.
I think if you hit it with just about anything, it'll...
About to get hit by a big rock. Okay. We're getting...
I know we've done this before, and yet we got the achievement. And honestly,
mod's supposed to be blocking
why are we getting
achievements?
achievements? We don't have anything in that re-enables them. That's why we don't have most of these. I think this is the first time we've been in Act 2 without mods running. Well, with mods running, but apparently with achievements enabled. Well.
Okay, then. I'm not sure what's going on.
I mean, I don't really care one way or the other about achievements personally. I'm just confused.
Yep.
Okay. Where is she? Okay, there she is. Let me.
Mari flashes a massive horsey smile at you, then winces, her left arm hanging limply at her side.
I'm going to assume that she got wounded before we got to her.
By the seven, that was something. What'd I tell you? Not a scratch on me. None that last, at least. Glad my little guy got to see it.
You okay?
Oh, sure. Just a nasty bruise by the feel of it. May have to lay off blasting beasties for a day or two after. The fighter's lament. Didn't catch your name, though. I'm Mari.
I'm known as the Red Prince.
Pleasure's mine. You all right?
I'm fine, but you should probably get yourself and your son out of here.
How about you? But I never was afraid of bugs.
Yeah, more meant for your son.
Then again, if you hadn't rolled in when you did, I might be whistling Teedle-Dee in a Void Woken's belly by now. I owe you one.
I don't know, the grenades seem to be doing a pretty good job.
Always happy to squash a bug if I get the chance. Especially with a toughie like you on the front. Hate to cut this short, but I ought to dash off. My boy's waiting for me. Mind lowering the bridge, though? I find myself slightly indisposed for the moment.
It will do. Hey, Ethan, bridge.
Pretty good.
The wheel.
Wheel. Oh, that one.
Make sure she gets back to her kid. Yep.
And how's my little spider monkey doing? Safe and sound?
Spider monkey? You mean dragon?
Come here, you.
Mother and son fall into a tight embrace. One tear rolls down Mari's nose, falls on the black stubble on Baron's head. She strokes the wet drop away, smiling.
I thought Baron was blonde. Like, or maybe his head's shaved because it said stubble.
Yeah, a little bit of a buzz cut, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I got a better look at him. Happy to see you reunited.
Mari seems oblivious to you. Her eyes are closed, her lips turned in a serene smile as she strokes Baron's head.
My boy, my good, good boy.
Hey, wait, one sec. Ma, look! Thank you so much for helping my ma. All those void woken. Sheesh, thank the gods everyone is okay.
Thank the gods. Oh, thank the mum. And our friend here too.
Glad to help.
I know a good arm when I see one. I'll tell my cousin Ryman what you did. He's real high up in the order and he's visiting Driftwood as we speak. Could be he has some good work for you.
I mean, on one hand, I'd rather not be on Magister radar. On the other, I mean, having one that might actually be hopefully indebted to us for saving their cousin might come in handy. You never know. I think we know why the Voidwoken were drawn here. The boy and the dwarf both said. So where are you guys going to go now?
Reckon there's space for us in the Magister's barracks. Ryman ought not to turn down his own cousin.
All right.
We're off into town. Best of luck to you, mate. And come say hi if you make your way inside.
All right, yeah. If we keep going off in this direction, that's going to be taking us away from town, so
Let's just...
double back.
Yep. I think we got the need to do immediately stuff out of the way.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a timer on that or not, but the kid was screaming, and yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a timer, so...
Yeah, there are some quests in this that do have one.
You hear? The eggs are gone. Gone for good. No one to keep them warm. No one to keep them safe.
What happened to the eggs?
Not my eggs, our eggs. All the family, all the eggs, every last one. Big Marge, sir. Big Marge will tell you everything.
Remind me that there's a beehive here.
Okay.
Because if you find empty honey jars, you can get honey, which is useful occasionally. Anyway, which one of these is Big Marge? Oh, that one is Big Marge.
I saw.
Oddly enough, the other chicken seemed somewhat more eloquent.
They were stolen. The babies, the eggs, something took them.
What did the thief look like?
Big as a cow, big as a house, and many, many legs. Too many.
So it was one of those void-woken winged ones, probably. Where'd it go?
If I showed you, you could bring them back. You could bring them back. Map, show me your map.
Okay.
In a flurry of feathers, she leaps up and pecks a small hole in your map.
That's where they are. I went after my babies. I saw where they went. But they've changed so much.
I'm just sorry. I had this moment of a freaking voice actor in the booth being told to cluck like a chicken. Anyway.
I've spotted something.
Oh, apparently there's a... There was a ruby buried behind the in-house. Why do I get the feeling that was probably the reward for going to find the eggs, but we're going to do it anyway.
Of course I'm right. Stick with me, kid. I won't steer you wrong.
Okay, Magister's there. Let's maybe not wander right into them. Although, we might be able to name drop Raymond and get inside.
There's one unaffected egg behind them. Perhaps there's still a chance.
Okay, so yeah, these ones are beyond saving, but apparently there's... Peeper behind them.
Meet your maker. I'll give you none.
Oh, that one's bigger. Ow. Okay, and now I'm wondering, I'm not 100% certain if I take damage when I'm sliding or not from surfaces. Just in case I do, I'd really rather not accidentally burn to death. Just trying to slide through fire. So there, now I have fire immunity and it shouldn't matter either way.
It's attacking! Evasive maneuvers, Crackers!
You walked in fire, Sir Laura. Again.
There you are, little egg.
Baby's gone! Stolen eggs! Stolen and gone! Help, 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 help!
Most of the eggs were transformed into Void Woken.
Transform! Not a chicky baby anymore! All gone! All gone for good!
We found one.
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly.
We leveled up rescuing a chicken.
Yeah.
Shh, little beeper baby, Mama's here, warm and here with you again.
She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Thank you. I have something for you. Something I buried behind the coop. It's yours. It's yours. Unless some other scratchily poker found it first, of course.
Yeah, I figured you'd direct me to that, but I don't mind. We leveled up.
Oh.